We're on hard to kill, lads. And actually, yeah, that's right, for the decider, there's no outside elements, lads.
Nope.
And normal match, which is, there we go. Yep. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've just joined us, I mean, Dave, we have had...
You've already missed the main event. Come on, you have the greeting.
I think that's, yeah, that's the thing, the global title match, well, the global title has changed hands. The Burning has won his first ever GFW global title. He's back on top once again, and I think that what this proves, Dave, to me anyway, is that he's answered his critics now. You know, he's reached the peak of the top of the mountain with the strongest rosters we've ever had. Well, what does that tell you?
But the Burning's the best of the best.
He has the Holy Grail now in his possession, and he's earned it.
Speaking about a man who's earned everything that he's gotten. Carlton Cole, what a story.
Yeah. And Carlton Cole, you know, in many ways, David's, you know, that guy who has dreams, and I think it's shown everybody that, proved to everybody that, you know, anything's possible. He's got numerous victories over Dallas, for Christ's sake, and if he goes on to win this match tonight, you know, that's the second feud already he's won. This is going to be a tall order, because if you remember, he's only pinned him in a tag team match. And okay, I mean, Dallas was part of that match as well, but Headhunters, you know, beat Carlton in the last one-on-one match they had.
I also think though the Headhunter is slightly peeved tonight after coming up short against RV3, after brutalising RV3.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk that well, I thought as well, we both thought, didn't we, watching the match, that Robert might have been injured. But whatever his plan was, it didn't pay off. And that's right, yeah, Headhunter went on to lose that match. And here we go now, Carlton and Headhunter will go one-on-one. We decided what a match this is going to be. And Dave, the match quality has just been fantastic. You know, all the way going back to the Invictus, I mean, what a great show that was. I mean, super fight on Friday. And then this, you know, hard to kill so far.
I mean, you were talking about the Invictus main event and how awesome it was, and like how, you know, next level it was and all this kind of stuff, but you can't take away from Midnight Row and Devil main event or super fight.
Well, no, I mean that was a sight to behold, wasn't it? I mean, what a fantastic match!
Finally got them one-on-one.
Yeah, it did not disappoint.
And it delivered.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That was the match that people had been wanting to see for years. But just never. Midnight and Devil were always just on both shows, went on different paths, but the paths collided on Super Fight, and by God, what a match that was! What a main event that was! And then the aftermath of it, though. I mean, what did you reckon about? I mean, there was a heated exchange between all 5 of those men. With Tornado actually holding the title overhead at the end of.
Well, again, it was like what I was saying during the Tornado match.
Oh,
It was like he waited until it all combusted, you know, for him to get in there and get his mark. You know, Devil took out Infinity with a brutal punt.
that's right, yeah. Whilst
And
they had
then
Tornado
while-
in the crossface, yeah.
Then while Devil had his, you know, he was having his moment with the title, Tornado was able to recover in time to drop him with a twister. Again, like Tornado just using things to his advantage. He nailed the twister on Dangerous Man on the outside while Dangerous Man was tending to his tag team partner and best friend
Yeah,
after his brutal match with Devil.
that's right. If you remember, Tornado entered the arena by jumping the barricade whilst He-Man was on the outside on one knee. And he got twisted on the concrete. I mean, what shape are He-Man in? You know, what shape is Infinity in after the punt? Nick Nightmare was bleeding profusely. I mean, these guys are going to have to patch themselves up to go here again tonight. That was only 48 hours ago. Oh. And Dave, we've got numerous titles on the line here, numerous special matches, including an I Quit match.
Oh,
my God!
splash!
Headhunter! Oh, and Carlton just survived there.
You know, yeah, we've already had 3 amazing matches. You know, we had the Kansas against System Shock. We had McKellen versus Canos. And moments ago, we crowned a new global heavyweight champion in the history-making match that kicked off the show in the Burning.
Dave, I've said to you for weeks now, for months, Hard to Kill is a very important pay-per-view, the way it's positioned. So hold on here.
Oh!
Oh, wait a minute,
He's opened them up!
Oh my God, those rights and lefts. The shuffle, oh God, and Headhunter barely.
Headhunter's reeling here. Now, Carlton's more dominant this time round than he was the first time he went up against him.
Yeah, he's actually, he looks more fired up, doesn't he? From previous bouts.
Well, maybe that's because he watched him get beat at ringside, and now he thinks that he can do the same.
I mean, Dave, I wouldn't put it past. I mean, Dallas obviously advises Headhunter, but I wouldn't be surprised if RV3's done the same thing tonight. He's probably given Carlton some advice about how to handle Headhunter. But whatever his plan is, it seems to be working at the moment. I mean, Headhunter coming back now with some big shots. Oh, what a close line. Oh, damn it, you don't want to be trading blows with this guy, but this is the thing. I mean, Carlton, maybe he does though, I suppose, because he's an amateur boxer, so he'll know. He'll have the
But you
footwork,
have any idea how hard it is to bust open a Samoan skull?
That's very true.
Like, that's the hardest part on a Samoan.
Yeah, that is very true. Carlton's must have hands of stone if...
This drop.
Oh, look at that. Cut has gotten worse and worse. That's a bad one. Oh, wait a minute now.
Off the rope.
Nice.
Get the splash.
Oh, that was just pushing. To anyone taking that splash.
And that's
Oh
it.
my God.
Just like that.
Wow. Oh, 320 pounds coming down on your ribs.
With this bloody mess of a monster dominant tonight.
Headhunters, I suppose,
The winner
silenced the critics.
of the decider.
And Dave, it's now over to Forsaken once again here.
Oh, Extreme Rules. Rad versus Hardcore.
So it is.